Hi there, this is Dana Arcuri, author and speaker, and today, Diane Cunningham, in our second day of the Be Brave video challenge, we are to show behind the scenes. And I was thinking, I bet everyone's going to show their awesome desk and their wonderful offices and all the great gadgets they have, but I'm going to give this a different twist because when I started really thinking about, hey, what happened behind the scenes over 5 years ago when I became an author, what happened behind the scenes? Where was I? In all reality, it began in my bedroom. It didn't begin in an office. There was nothing glamorous about it. Just an ordinary person with an extraordinary God who put on my heart three words. And the words were harvest and hope. And so, anyways, that's where it began. There's a dream board. I don't know if you could see it. My dream board right there, in which this is it. Harvest of Hope. Let's see. Harvest of Hope. I don't even know if you could see the words. It might be backwards. Nevertheless, it began with Harvest of Hope. It began with just me trying to go to sleep and God nudging me to get up and write the words Harvest of Hope. And so I grabbed my Bible and I started reading about harvest and reading about hope and saying, Lord, I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what your plans are, but I know that you have a purpose, because in Jeremiah it says that. It says God gives us a hope and he has a purpose for us and our future. And I didn't know what harvest and hope meant, but about 9 months later, ironically, I felt led by God to write a book, and so the title of my book became Harvest of Hope, Living Victoriously Through Adversity. And so behind the scenes, it begins with an ordinary person, but an extraordinary God. It begins with a Bible. Hang on. Here we go. It's I'm one-handed, people. One-handed. Begins with a Bible. You can see with a lot of notes. It begins with a devotional, writing to God, a little love letter, and saying, I don't know what these words mean, and I don't know where you're leading me, and I don't know what you're calling me to do, but I want to walk in obedience. And then God just giving me the words, giving me and equipping me to do his will with the Harvest of Hope, Living Victoriously Through Adversity, a memoir with my own rock bottom story of fibromyalgia, of nearly dying from pharmaceuticals, of being suicidal and trying to take my life, and by the grace of God I survived, and I lived to write my story and to give other people hope and to let them know that there is healing and there is health and there is hope, and God does have a purpose in all of us. And behind the scenes, who would have known that he would have used that first book to write a 50-day devotional. So it's another Harvest of Hope. This one's a 50-day devotional. It takes the message and it puts it into snapshot little snippets of daily encouragement that women need. We all need hope. We all need something to spur us onward, which really then led me to, ask God, what's the next book? What can I do to help women, to equip women to keep on keeping on when the going gets tough? And we all know that life isn't always easy. There's times, we lose our loved ones, we lose our jobs, we lose our finances. There's times where we're struggling with so many different issues and we have these big messes that happen in life. And so behind the scenes, God led me to write a book, and I remember being up in my bedroom right here and just crying because I couldn't find the right image for the front cover, and I didn't want to just place all of this on my awesome graphic designer. 2 thumbs up for Christine Dupree. But I wanted God to basically have his handprint on my book cover. I wanted it to be something that was like God ordained. And so I was in this room writing in my devotional, crying, reading the Bible, and asking God again to please equip me and lead me when he led me to an image. And here it is. Here it is. Here's the image. I don't know how well you could see it, but this is Reinventing You, Simple Steps to Transform Your Body, Mind, and Spirit. And yes, God did lead me and direct me to the right image, in which it was pretty powerful. And so, once again, this is Dana Arcuri, Pittsburgh, PA. Behind the scenes are not fancy over here, okay? 2 thumbs up for all of you who have your awesome private offices. I gave my private office up for my daughter. So she is in the room that used to be my office. So my bedroom is the place where a lot of things begin. And then I do move on downstairs into my living room, which is my office, and I have a desk and a printer and everything I need, but there's a big screen TV right next to me, and can I just say it's really frustrating when you are an entrepreneur and you have dreams, and sometimes, you know, life goes on and you have to learn how to work behind the scenes with all the noise and all the clutter and all the children and family and things in life coming, you know, up against you, that you have to keep on working. And so for me, my bedroom is probably my biggest sanctuary. And boom, there you go. Lots of books. I am a huge lover of books. I love books. I love to read books. I love to write books. I love to encourage women to write their story and to share something special that God has done in their life. And so anyways, that's it for day 2 and of the Be Brave. And my next step is to gain more clarity. Is there a number 4 book? Does God really want me to write this book? I'm praying about it. I'm asking God for it, and wherever else he leads. So if you'd like more encouragement, go to danaarcuri.com. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.